Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, there's a latest update regarding the battle between Trump and the Republican National Committee. Basically, if you haven't seen my prior videos that I made, this is regarding President Donald Trump coming out and saying, do not give any donations to the RNC, take those, donate them to me in my campaign to save America. That's the gist of it if you haven't heard yet. So let me read through this. This is the latest update on all of the drama that has been unfolding over the past couple of days. Before I get into this article, big thank you to all of you out there for supporting me. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not, go ahead and check out my channel. If you find it interesting, go ahead and subscribe. If not, thanks for clicking on it anyways. Okay. Trump builds leverage for overhaul of GOP with fundraising gambits. The article says former, but I'm saying President Donald Trump over the last 2 weeks laid the foundation for exerting financial leverage over the Republican Party by instructing supporters to donate solely to his campaign website and political action committee, while demanding that the Republican National Committee and its congressional chamber affiliates stop using his name and likeness to raise funds. This is all but sure to split a substantial chunk of donations from the GOP and allow Donald Trump to divert money from the RNC that could otherwise end up bankrolling the campaigns of the Republicans he is looking to oust. Given the president's immense popularity among Republican voters, the RNC, the National Republican Senatorial Committee, and the National Republican Congressional Committee face the dire prospect of raising funds with the handicap of being unable to use the name of the man who reigns supreme over the Republican Party due to his ability to energize the base and pull in a mass of small donors. That's a mouthful, but dang, are they true. There's nobody more affluential right now than President Donald Trump, and yes, he will get those donors. Even the smallest of donors, they will give to his cause. He could cripple them by doing this. They will have to rely on larger donors that cannot give unlimited sums of money. This is a quote from Rich Barris, who's the director of the Big Data polls. And the low dollar base that drove Trump's fundraising when he had a committee joint with RNC. It'll probably take some time, but most of them will get the message and they'll give to Trump instead. I'm laughing because it's just so funny. Like, everyone's saying former President Donald Trump, and yet he still has the majority of everything, basically, right? Like, he's getting the funds, he had the votes, and what happened? He got backstabbed and basically just like, I don't like using this word, but he got totally screwed over. Like, this is, what a mess. And yet he's still coming on top with all of this. He's gonna raise the most money, without a doubt. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, back to the article. The RNC on March 8th brushed aside Trump's cease and desist letter, arguing in a letter obtained that it is within its First Amendment rights to use the name of a public figure to raise funds. Okay, sure, throw in the Constitution at us like that. Well, what happened to you guys not even upholding the Constitution in the first place? The move prompted a fiery statement from Trump again, instructing supporters to donate to his website and political action committee rather than the RNC. No more money for rhinos, Trump said in a statement, using, the acronym is Republicans in name only. They do nothing but hurt the Republican Party and our great voting base. They will never lead us to greatness. Send your donation to Save America at donaldjtrump.com. We will bring it all back stronger than ever before. The RNC's letters written by Chief Counsel Justin Raymer states that Trump and RNC chairwoman enjoy a close relationship, alleging that the former president over the weekend reaffirmed to her that he approves of the RNC's current use of his name in fundraising and other materials, including for an upcoming donor retreat that's happening in Palm Beach, and Trump is supposed to be participating, is what they're saying. The RNC has not set any fundraising requests in President Trump's name or used his image since before he left office, nor would it do so without his prior approval, Reimer wrote. Trump had made the initial appeal to supporters to donate only to him during a highly anticipated speech at the Conservative Political Action Conference that was a couple weekends ago on February 28th, when he spoke on that famous Sunday, his first time speaking since he's left the White House, first time publicly speaking. The address marked Trump's first, I already said that. The excommunication of his social media profiles by the Silicon Valley giants amplified the silence and suspense ahead. Suspense ahead of his speech, right? Because we can't see his Twitter feed anymore. He's not on any of the social media platforms. So we're so eager to hear what he had to say. As a testament to Trump's appeal, the speech was viewed by 5.7 million people on Fox News, breaking the network's all-time Sunday viewership record. Woo! More than 30 million people watched the speech online, according to streaming data. Trump made the fundraising remarks during the portion of the CPAC speech devoted to election integrity. He expressed doubts over the legitimacy of Joe Biden's 2020 victory. The choice of context is notable because the RNC appears to have left Trump to vie for himself in the aftermath of the November 3rd election. Neither the RNC nor the NRSC, nor there's so many N's, nor the NRCC was a party to any of the election lawsuits Trump filed. McDaniel, the RNC chairwoman, has not gone on record to affirm Trump's doubts about the election. Okay, going on, moving down. All right, a week after the CPAC speech, a Trump advisor confirmed that the president sent a cease and desist letters demanding that the RNC, the NRSC, and the NRCC stop using his name and likeness. Calls placed to 3 committees went unanswered. So they are not coming out and speaking on that, most likely because they don't want to come out and say, yeah, he did, okay? As of the morning of March 7th, the NRCC was still using Trump's name in its messaging for new email list registrations. The homepage of the NRSC advertised Trump t-shirts from its online shop. Ooh, they're trying to use him. Setting up a war chest of his own will allow Trump to spend money against Republican incumbents who would otherwise receive the backing of the RNC. That includes Senator Lisa Murkowski, who is the only Republican senator running for re-election in 2022 of the 7 who voted to convict Trump during the second impeachment trial, which obviously we all know didn't go through. The former president issued, sorry, I read so quick that I just like read through this word, but I don't like saying that. President Trump issued a statement on March 6 vowing to campaign against Murkowski, who is serving her 3rd term. There is no precedent in modern politics of the RNC backing a primary challenger against a Republican incumbent. The National Tea Party movement co-founder, that's who said that, John said the RNC has not been meaningfully aligned with Trump's Make America Great Again agenda, and over the past 4 years has often backed primary opponents against pro-MAGA candidates. As a result, the 10 House Republicans who voted to impeach Trump would have been running for re-election with money the RNC raised using the president's name. Yeah, so this just goes on and on about the drama between both, I mean, it's the same party, but the Republicans against Trump and the Trump against these Republicans, or the rhinos, not even Republicans, the Republicans in name, the ones that are pretending to be Republicans, but not They're not backing, they're not practicing what they preach. What's that saying? It's mind-blowing. It's, what do you call it? Mind-boggling. It's ludicrous, let's be honest. So long story short, Trump needs his supporters flush with cash so that when it's time to raise money for America First candidates and the America First agenda, they have the resources. President Donald Trump will have the resources to put into action what he's been trying to do, what he was going to continue to do the next 4 years until Biden took over, basically. So I know that was a lot of information, a lot of reading through all of this, but what do you guys think? Are you going to continue to support the Republican committee, the Rhino committee? Or are you going to take those donations that you typically give and send them on over to Donald Trump's website and support him in what he has to come out for us, United States citizens? All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Look out for my next video. We'll see if there's any more that comes out on this. As soon as I hear it, I'll upload it and post it out to you guys. All right, take care and have a great week.